Hi everyone, today is day 5 on full stack open React course, first part 1, and we were on component state and event handlers. We uh, completed component state and state management in good depth, and right now we will go to gonna learn event handling. Okay, so let's start. I mean, now we know what is state and what is stateful component and why we need to add state in components and what it means to be a state. State is kind of memory of a component. I mean, we can pass a state from one component to other components also, and I mean we can for this we have other state management libraries like state managing a global state of an application rather than managing state of a component. And we don't use variables in React. Instead of that, we use state because state is binded with UI. When state get updated, the UI will get re-rendered. So the purpose of the state is to keep UI in sync. Okay, let's go to event handling right now. We have already mentioned that the event handlers that are registered to be called when specific event occurs in a few times in part 0. Okay, in part 0 they talked about events. A user interaction with the different elements of a web page can cause a collection of various kind of event. I mean, this hovering, this is an event, and on response of this event, the color background color of this part 0 text is getting changed. Also, I'm highlighting this is an also event. Um, Clicking, like I'm hovering and I'm clicking. This click is an event, okay? And this click event triggered and bring me to MDN docs on a button element documentation. Okay, I mean, I hope you all know about events. You are learning React, and you must know about various kind of events like mouse over or mouse in, mouse out, click, on page load maybe. There are a lot of events. I really think when you encounter a need, you will end up finding it somehow, and you will use. I mean, button element supports so-called mouse events. Let's look at mouse events. Events are, look at this, alt key, buttons, client X, viewport coordinates this view. There are a lot of mouse events. I don't need to go through this right now. Okay, and let's go. When click is the most common event, yes, I'm clicking on this and I'm going on somewhere. Click event. Okay. The click event on a button can also be triggered via keyboard with a keyboard or a touch screen despite of the name of mouse event. Like in React Native, I did uh, I think on tap or pressable on press, yeah, on press. There are pressable components and on press thing happen like a mouse event. In React, registering an event handler function to click happens like this. Okay, docs page, I think. Yes. Hmm. React lets you add event handlers to your JSX. JSX, what is JSX? JSX is JavaScript extension with HTML mixed up. Okay, it's a templating kind of language for React, and JSX is, I mean, super cool. I mean, we can do a bunch of things. We can add JavaScript expression results or JavaScript expressions. We can do a lot of stuff in JSX. Event handlers are your own function that will be triggered in response of interactions like clicking, hovering, foxing, form inputs, and so on. Okay, I should go this documentation today, I think this will be a main thing for today. I mean, going through this documentation and going to this. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, what you'll learn, different ways to write an event handler. Okay, this is cool. How to pass event handling logic from a parent component. Okay, how events propagate and how to stop them. This is really a good topic, I think. Event propagation and event bubbling. I think I learned today. Hmm. To add an event handler, to add an event handler, you'll first define a function and then pass it as a prop. Hopefully you know about props if you watch previous episodes. I mean, props are just arguments like a function, and they are, I mean, strictly rule. I mean, there is a rule of immutability. You should not change props after passing and this and that. You will first define a function and then pass to a prop. I mean, we can pass a prop from parent to child. Okay, JSX tag, appropriate JSX tag. For example, here's a button that doesn't do anything yet. Okay, button. Okay, I don't do anything yet. Okay, you can make to show message when user clicks a following button. Following of these three steps. Declare function inside a handle click. Okay, I declared. I mean, this is a valid JavaScript. Before a returning is a JSX part, and this is a button. And components are special JavaScript functions which return JSX, and in JavaScript function we can define other functions. Hopefully, they end up making clear. Maybe, yeah, obviously. But let's go for now. Implement the logic inside that function. Use alert to show the message. Okay, alert. You click me. Oh, I got alert. Date. Add on click handle click to button JSX. Okay. I mean, should I do this? I think not. This is super simple snippet of code. I should not practice it. You define a handle click function and then pass it as a prop. Okay, this is a prop. On on-click prop, I passed a handle click function. Handle click is an event handler. Yeah, on click is an event and handle click is an event handler. Event handler functions are usually defined inside your component. Okay, have names that start with handle. Okay, handle followed by the name of event handle click. This is a convention common By convention, it is common to name event handle as handle and event name. You will often see on click, handle click, on mouse and enter, handle mouse enter, and so on and so forth. Alternatively, you can define an event handler inline JSX. Okay, when we add these two curly braces, this become a JavaScript snippet inside a JSX, and we can write a valid JavaScript code inside both of curly braces. I like, or more concisely, you can use an arrow function. All of these styles are equivalent inline event handlers are convenient for short functions. Pitfall. I hate pitfalls or I am scared of pitfalls. Function passed to event handler must be passed, not called. Okay, you should not call them right like this. I mean, if you call, I think on component mounting, this function will be called automatically and no event will happen. I think I should demonstrate this and this will be a fun, I think. Let's say copy this and let's start my code. What's going on? Why this code isn't good? Okay, Linux is also slow right now. I'm using. I haven't restored or I mean I'm using no, I'm not using SSD and also my OS is I think 2 to 3 years old and that's why it's lagging and I have a lot of data in my computer and I don't wanna do a new OS and I'm just going with this and that's why it's super slow. This is React docs. No, I should go for React docs. I mean, why I don't wanna bother my code, this code and this is exercises related code and I wanna keep this repo or this project clean. So we will go for well, let's close this and we will go for this one. We can do all kind of fun stuff right here. Okay, let's do an app component. Okay, we will add a button app. I mean let's get rid of these props and whatnot. And we'll do this and click and oh and it mentioned a return statement and I love to use braces to more clarify oh they I mean my code editor or linter removed no problem. I mean what I'll do first I will do npm dev. Okay, then I'll do a little fun thing. Let's start and inspect maybe. I mean I don't need to inspect. And let's see. Here's a button. Okay, what's going on? Why it's oh I added a some state and this is getting updated without a reason. I think now I don't need this. I also don't need this and this. I think we're good to go this way. No, no. Okay. I mean, when I click this, the event will happen. But if I do this, okay, when I'm calm, I mean, look, on click, nothing is happening. But when my app will load all the events, this event will get triggered without any event, and here it will not work. So we should reference this like, hey, when someone click an event, you should call this handle click. Okay, I think I did a great job explaining this, what's going on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, let's go. Pitfall. We were here. The difference is subtle, but in the first example this and second example this, but we should not add this. Fires function immediately during rendering. What is rendering? I showed you. I mean, I must need to read all of this someday, hopefully really soon. But right now I'm doing this stuff. Okay, JSX we know, we went through a JSX. When you write code inline, the same pitfall presents itself in a different way. This is cool. What's going on? This is correct and this is incorrect. Why? Hmm. Mhm. I mean, when we do this, alert is itself a JavaScript function. Okay, this alert is okay. When component renders first time, the alert is function is getting called here. Okay, this is getting called here, and on component mounting, it will called immediately. But what's going on here? We are doing on click and we are passing another function, and this inside this function we are calling another function. Okay, okay. Wrap it in anonymous function like do so. Okay, rather than executing code inside every run, this create a function to be called later. Okay, this mm, mm, I mean, I know arrow functions, but what's going on here? I mean, eventually we are calling this. Okay, let's go to DeepSeek, and I mean, I saw this hell lot of time in my code, and I just ignored this, and I said, uh, like, hey, remember this to do, and don't go into technicalities. Why? What's going on? And this is time I think I should know what's going on, and I'll copy this, and I'll do pretty simple. Convert this, convert this into ES5, and this will clear, I think. I mean, I should not press thinking, but I press now. Will think without a reason, and I think I should copy this and go to, for saving my time, I should go to ChatGPT and hey, you should stop yourself, and I'll paste this query. And my internet is today super slow. I don't know why, but bear me for a few Hey, what's going on? Mm, pretty. Just this part, I should say. Just this part. Function. I mean, what's going on in this line? I mean, why? What's going? I mean, I'm bad at writing. Going on in this line? Why it get called later while this line gets executed or called on component mount of again component mount. And I'll copy this line also. I mean, where is GPT? I'm confused so much. I think I will reason it. Go and I think we are using reasoning pretty much without a reason. I mean, we don't know where we should tell our AI to reason or not, but it's a free feature and we are overusing, I think. I mean, we are using where we might don't need to use this, but keep going on. Competition between GPT and DeepSeek. Who will give me a best answer and best reasoning? In React, okay, in React, the values you passed on event handler like onClick should be a function that gets executed only when event occurs. I'm with you and I'm satisfied until now. Okay, let's go. Here's what what's happening in your two examples. Example 1, delayed execution. What is intended behavior? What we want. On click, alert, click me. The arrow function is passed as a callback to on click. Okay, arrow function. Okay, why does this function is not executed immediately? Why? It will only done when user actually clicks. But okay, I got it. 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 I got it right now. I mean, I should not read this. I mean, the reason is we are calling function here. Okay, we are calling some function, alert function here, and when component mounts, it see, hey, they are calling this function. Let's execute. And here we are passing a function which is calling another function. And when mount happen, when component mounts, it say, oh, this is a function, keep it there, and when someone will call this, we'll execute this. When we do on click event, we call this, and this is anonymous, so it creates little bit of confusion somehow, sometimes. And and when we click, this function will execute, and when this will execute, we say, hey, there's another function inside me, which is waiting for me to call it, and we call it, and alert happens. Or when we, I think, call this will automatically call this, and you click me function will get triggered. Oh boy, that's why I say pitfalls are scary. Let's go further. Little small 1 to 2 minute rest I wanna take. I wanna, hmm, more pitfalls? No, no, no. Yes, there is one. We are gonna learn event bubbling. Okay, let's hmm, let's go. Reading prompts in event handler. Okay, let's go. Function alert button, message and children. Okay, upload an image. They have access to the component props. Here is a button that when click shows an alert message prop. Okay, I mean any function will call alert button, and this will take a children, render a children, and also render a message props. Reading props in event handler. Okay, we can read a props. I think it's trying to show us this. Okay, that this is not a big deal. Let's go. Passing event handlers as a props. Oh wow, this will be a fun one. Function button on click children. Okay, on click and button. Okay, play button. Movie name. Okay, got it. We can, I mean, pass a function call as a prop. We, we cannot call right here. By the way, we can just, I mean, this function is called on click. We can call this one. mm, we will say handle click. Okay, I mean, this will be, I think, more appropriate name for me. Now this will behave. Oh boy, I did a small mistake. Now we are good to go. Okay, upload button, the same story. Let's go. We let's read. I mean, if toolbar. I mean, there are three components. Play button. This is the play button. Okay. Second is upload button. It does nothing, by the way. Why? And toolbar. I mean, this is a toolbar. And upload image is not responding. Why? This one, this one. Yeah, now it's working. And Got it. I mean, the toolbar component wraps both. Okay. Toolbar component renders play and upload button. Okay. Play button passes handle click, handle play click as a on click prompt to a button inside. Upload button passes alert button uploading. Okay. Okay. On click prompt button inside. Finally, your button component accepts call prop on click, which I changed to handle click. No, it's not. We reloaded. Okay. Passes that prop directly to built-in browser button with the on click, on click, on click, on click. On click, you should write handle click right here for more simplicity, but a React Docs writer don't do these mistakes or bad design decisions so beginners not get confused. Let's go. This tells React to call a pass function on click. Okay. If you use a design system I never used until I think I'm audible right now. Okay, I'm audible. I unfortunately I got a call and I had to stop my recording. I didn't stop. I just muted it, and I'm so sorry. And we'll go where we left off. Okay, okay, where we were. Okay, naming event handler prop. I mean, built-in components like button div only supports browser event names. Okay, like on click. However, when you are building your own components, you can name their event handlers, props, any way that you like. What you mean by that? Mm, Hard to consume. Let's read again. Built-in components like button and div only support browser event name like onClick. Okay. However, when you are building your own components, you can name their event handler props any way that you like. We are doing onClick, but here we can do on Smash. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. I mean, we can change this, okay? We can pass any kind of prop, any name, okay? For example, button on click prop could be called on smash, okay? Play movie, upload button, okay. I think I'm audible right now. Okay, and other gotcha. I'm sorry. Today this is happening a lot of time. I'll never do this again. I think this is a live recording and I should not do this, but unfortunately this happens to me a lot of time. I mean, I try to keep my mobile and my devices off, but by the way, WhatsApp is still, I'm online, so on my devices, some call or some text came in and some of them are really important and I must have to reply. That's why I'm sorry, but let's go. Let's go. I mean, interruption between study is a really distracting and disturbing thing, but unfortunately, this happens sometimes. So we were here. We can name our events whatever we want. Okay, whatever we want. Okay. What they did really here. I think I should skip this part. Okay, they're doing one thing again and again. Let's go event propagation. Event handler will also catch events from any children of your component might have. I mean, this is a really good topic and this is a really great topic. I think I should go enough deep to understand event propagation. This is a really cool topic, I think, and I uh, really want to know what is event system or event propagation and bubbling and whatnot. I mean, let's go, let's go, let's go. I mean, I'm ready. I'm really ready. I'm really ready to dive deeper in propagation and events. Event handler will also catch events from any children of your component might have. What? I mean, what? We say that an event bubbles or propagates up to the tree. It starts with where it event happens and then go up there, up the tree. I mean, confusing. Yes, it's confusing, and we'll go and like today agenda of the day is to understand this technical thing, and we are good to go. My day will be counted as a good day or productive day. Okay, let's go. This div contains, I think I should open an xclidraw also. This div contains two buttons. Okay, let's see. One button. Oh, you click the toolbar, uploading, and you click the toolbar. Okay, I got it. A glimpse of it. Okay, let's go. And two buttons. Okay. If you click either button, on click will run first, followed by parent. Dev on click also messages will appear. If you click toolbar itself, only parent dev will run. All events propagate in React except on scroll, which only works on JSX that you attach to it. I mean, doesn't matter for me right now. How to stop? This is another thing. But how propagation works is a oh, I did a mistake. I need to copy. Okay, let's go down, down, down. How much we can down. This is a code. Okay, let's do make a component. Okay, this is a big div component. I mean, I mean, this is a way I learn, but I think I'm going little more. I mean, over over explaining thing maybe, but it works for me. I don't care. I mean, how people used to learn, but I love this way. Okay, div. This is a div. Okay, this has an event on click, click, and something happens on this click. What happens? You click the button. I think I should copy this. You click the toolbar. Okay, you click the toolbar. Okay, this div, inside this div there are two other. I should create a buttons. Wow, ugly buttons are created. I mean, one is on. I mean, first button on click, on click. What happens? Alert playing. Okay, I mean, I'm not writing code right here. I will do this. On click, playing, and second button. I think I should drag this right here. I mean, for space purposes, and on click, something alert, something happening. What? Uploading. Okay, uploading. Good. Now, when user came in, let's say this is a user. I'll create an ugly user. I think I should not create a whole picture, but no. This circle is user. Okay, the user came in and clicked a button. Okay, I clicked a button. This on click alert, on click handle got triggered, but this event will bubble up. Okay, first it will trigger this, and this will not stop here. It will propagate. It will, I mean, bubbled up to this on click. Okay, I mean, I think this will be not super. I should color, change colors for more clarification. And if there's an other parent component somehow and has a on click event, this event would go and get bubbled up there until a last event handler. Okay, and now on click, o click, not on click. Okay, so this is event bubbling or event propagation. I mean, I think I know now, but I'm not fully satisfied. There is a guy, Akshisani, he used to explain these kind of topics back in 5 to 6 years ago, and his videos, I saw one of them maybe, but it was, I don't know, it was about, I think, Namaste Java, great event bubbling. Ah, yeah, this guy is used to teach Akshisani, yeah, a lot of stuff to me, at least for me, lifesaver. I mean, this much, and this is 1 minute. I don't. My internet is today super slow, and I think I won't be able to today.
Because of this false tag, Because of this false
I think this was um, this was a playlist which I marked. Hereby, I'll avoid this completely. But let's go. Let's go. Today my internet is not good enough to go there, unfortunately. But I think event bubbling is this is event bubbling. I should take a picture, screenshot, and let's do a little fun here. Yes, I learned code from him, I think. What is throttling, by the way? I heard earlier, I think, throttling, throttling, throttling. One more step before you proceed. Where is step? I mean, what is throttling? I mean, let's say words throttling is yeah or JavaScript. What's throttling? Throttling is okay. Wow, it's super useful for performance, I think. Debouncing and throttling. Throttling. Debouncing and throttling are same thing or other thing? I mean, hopefully one day we will learn this. I mean, I have a plan to go through thing all of these somehow or this not 4JS. I mean, what's going wrong with you, DeepSeek? Do you think I know enough about that wobbling? What's going wrong? Wobbling. Let's debouncing, throttling, event bubbling, capturing, event delegation, currying. I mean, I should do this and now go ahead. What really I took a screenshot about. This was a screenshot. I think I should do this. I think event propagation is this. I mean, I should log event propagation. I mean, MDN, okay. Simplified explanation, okay. Event stop propagation, no, no, no. This is way too, I mean, frequent camp, maybe, and event bubbling. We have seen web pages composed of elements, heading, paragraph, text, images, buttons, and so on. And you can listen for events that happen in these elements. For example, you could add a listener to a button and you will learn when user clicks the button. We have also seen that these elements can be nested inside each other. For example, button could be placed inside a div and div inside a section and what not. Introducing event bubble. Okay, this will bubble up. You clicked a div, you click on a div. Uh, I literally forgot little bit about DOM manipulation, but let's refresh old memories. Here is a button inside. Okay, this is HTML and we are playing with HTML using JS. Okay, div id container. First of all, document dot query selector. We are selecting id query selector output. We can get element by id. We should use. I mean, I think I listened somewhere. This is more efficient. Let's go. Function handle click e output the text content plus equals whatever not you click this container. I think there is a lot. Event delegation. How to fix it? Okay. I think React is explaining good way. I mean, a simplified explanation of event propagation. No. Okay, this is enough explanation. I should not wander somewhere else. If you click on either button, its own click will run first, followed by parent on click, so two messages will appear. Yes, I experienced. I click play movie, was playing, second you clear the toolbar. Okay, stopping propagation. E dot stop propagation. Okay. Event handler receives an event object. Let's experience this. Okay, if we wanna, I mean, if we do this, this will run immediately. We know. So we will do this and we will run an anonymous function. Okay, anonymous function. But now we passed function. This function will be executed on click and we will pass e event and here e and this e comes here and let's log this e. Log this e. I mean what this e is. And let's go console, click me. Okay, here is the E. And this E has some method e dot target. Let's see what it is. Methods e dot stop. I mean, I think we are using JavaScript, not TypeScript. It will not work, but we will copy from here e dot stop propagation. Okay, let's experience this. First, create a propagation, then we will stop a propagation. Let's go. Okay. Let's create a propagation path. I mean, let's do a simple stuff. Return. Here's the div. By the way, it's not recommended to add a events on div, but for sake of example, we'll do this. Okay, div, and we'll add some style. Let's say background color, background color, and what color? Gray, light gray, but for now gray, and padding somehow 10. I think this will I it will make easy for me for us to identify this is a div element. Okay, and we'll have a button. I think one is enough, and this function, uh, function, and let's say div, and let's alert div is called, or whatever div is invoked, called, or no, more appropriate event on div is triggered. I think triggered. Okay, now on click on click handle, no, not handle, click handle div, and click me on click handle click. Let's go. Okay, we got this, and if we do this, we should go to things. Okay, we got it. Now we are getting same scenario. Okay, which is here, like same, like they have two buttons, but we have one. It's enough for demonstrating example. Okay, now we're gonna do what? We're gonna stop propagation. Okay, let's stop propagation. We'll try. Okay, we passed an event. Uh-oh. Small e will be good one. Standard, what do you say? Good. Yes, this is standard or best practice to pass a convention. I think be more good. I mean, yeah, this will get triggered 2 times, and yeah, pointer event, and we will do now what e dot stop propagation. Okay, let's do, and now if we do, okay, now if we click only one, we click this only one, but what if what if we have one more, and let's say on click, do this, we should do this thing. But in other div. Let's see for now. Um, Event on div and other div, but we click on this will not propagate. So to stop this, we will keep like stopping propagation, but this is enough now and until last one. Anytime we are using an event, adding an event on an element, we'll keep an eye whether its parent has an event. If it has an event, we must should propagate. And good practice, I think, always propagate, stop every event propagation. This will not lead to uh, unexpected behaviors, I think. Let's go to another topic. Okay, let's go. I think we really went through a practical and we are good to go. In rare cases, you might need catch all events on child element. Yeah. Okay, if we wanna, even if there's stop propagation, for example, maybe you want to log every click to analytics, regardless propagation rate, you can do by adding capture. So we can capture. Okay, let's try. Why not? What we will do on click capture. Let's do on click capture and do what? We will do what? For now, let's run an empty function and what will happen? We'll, I mean, not log this one for now. On click capture, log. What we will log? We maybe. How we will know what's going on? Click me. Target button. Oh wow, via E we got to know, hey, this button is got clicked. Okay, but what more information we can get? Let's go to docs. It travels down calling on click capture. Let's copy this. Two times click me. Let's say again. Now if we click, how synthetic event? Bubbles too. It's not bubbling, bro. Current target default detail. What is this? What is this? Pointer. Document. I think here will be. Oh boy. Oh, we will get to know somehow. And let's go to DeepSeek. I'm capturing. Don't think. Events. I'll get to know which one is clicked. Now while you are thinking, I didn't add it. Thinking, I think for this updated code, okay, what is analytics? Think ChatGPT will do a good job on this thing. I think personally, not just think, I believe ChatGPT will be a good guy. I think today I'm wasting a lot of time also. e.target.name. No. I hate you. DeepSeek for now. Let's go. Passing a handler alternative to propagation. Notice this click handler runs a line of code and then calls past parent. Okay, you could add more code this handler before calling a parent on click an event handler. This pattern alternative to propagation and lets your child component handle the event, also letting the parent component specify functional behavior. Unlike it's not automatic, but the benefit of this pattern that you can clearly follow whole chain of code that executes as a result of some event. When what's going on this code? Okay, we are creating our own button component and we are adding, we are creating button on steroids. Like event propagation, stop propagation is built in. Okay, and any function, any event handler is passed will be passed right here, and any component is passed will be passed right here. Okay, some browser events have default behavior associated with them. For example, a form submit event which happens when button inside of it is clicked. It is clicked. Will reload the whole page by default. Okay, we can do e.prevent default. Okay, propagation will stop event handlers to tags from firing and prevent default with default browser behavior from few events that have it. Okay. Okay, got it. Today we learned Event propagation and event prevent default. Okay. Can event handlers have side effect? What is in a side effect? Oh, I think this is a future topic. Absolutely. For now, I'll just go through this. Maybe this adds some knowledge in my mind, but this is a future topic. Side effects. Absolutely, event handler are a best place for a side effect. Unlike rendering functions, event handlers don't need to be pure. Okay, so it's a great place to change something. For example, change an input value response of typing, changing list of response to a button press. However, in order to change some information, you first need to some way to store it. In React, using state a component memory, you will learn. We learned yesterday, yeah. Okay, keeping components pure, where it lies in describing UI. I mean, this is a good topic. Someday we will reach here really soon. Let's do a recap and go back to full stack open documentation on lesson page. I think today we spend a lot of time, just a 53, 100 and 1 hour and 20 minutes. Okay, not a lot. I planned for today to spend at least 2 hours. By the way, I was late today also. You can handle events by passing a function as a props. You can handle events by passing a function as a prop to an element like button. Okay. Event handle must be passed, not called. Okay, this is a pit. This was a part of pitfall, and this is good. I mean, this is good. We should keep in mind hard also. You can define an event handler function separately or inline. Okay, I love adding separately. Inline will create a mess in my code, and I will go with this. Event handlers are defined inside a component so they can access props. Okay, you can declare an event handler in a parent and pass it as a props to child. Okay, you can define your own event handler prop with application specific names. Okay, event propagates upwards like this. Okay. Mm. Events may have unwanted default behavior. I think they should add like default behavior, prevent default, also stop propagation, and we are good to go. But this not happen. I mean, this is my suggestion. Mhm. Explicitly calling an event handler prop from a child handler is good alternative to propagation. Okay. I think I should do uh, exercise. I mean, mistake, baby. This is a mistake, and we are good to go. Now this is working. Second one, wire up the events. What to do? I'm in hurry. Just tell me. The color switch. The color switch component renders a button. It's supposed to change the page color. Okay, what is this? And why this code is working? I mean, this is getting on-chain color from somewhere. Okay, and we'll do just this. On click, I think click is equal to, I think, on change color. What's going wrong with my code? No, yeah, it's working. It's working right now. And let's go back. We did it. Event handling. We handled the event pretty comfortably. I mean, let's go. An event handler is a function. We went through this. Okay. Go, 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 go. Go, go. Go, go. Passing state to a child component. I think it's recommended to write React component that are small, reusable across application and even across projects. Let's refactor our application so it's composed of three smaller components. One component for displaying counter, two components for button. Okay, right now this is an application. Let's copy this and paste it right here. Full of fun. What's going wrong? We need to export this. Okay, now you're happy, 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 being happy. Uncaught syntax error does not provide default. Okay, export default. Remove the const. Eh. I mean, I'll do this. I'm lazy. I'll do this. Okay, import add from back. We go. Let's go. Now plus 0 plus 0. Okay, we are doing good. I mean, let's get rid of this and go there. Passing state, I mean, this is a state and we are playing with the state with the to handle. Okay, it's recommended to write a React component that are small and reusable across application, even across projects. Okay, let's refactor our application that it's composed of three smaller components. One component for displaying counter, two for components for buttons. Let's first implement display component that's responsible for displaying the value of counter. Okay, one best practice in React is lifting state up. Another long page of React documentation which I must have to read today because I don't want to spend 3 days on one section. Okay, let's go. Hopefully it will be small. Not. I mean, we'll go to this little bit faster. Little bit. Okay. Sharing state between components. I mean, we learned about use state right here, I think, and now we are, let's see, without fundamentals. There is a lot, and I can't skip, and I can't run away. I don't know what to do. I think, I think, I really think, still thinking what to do. I think I should go from today. I should go. I mean, by full stack open docs for lessons, and later on, I have a plan to do a managing state. I mean, managing state from top to bottom and one by one. I mean, how to manage, how to schedule stuff. I mean, let's say I do today this, and then I think before going on this section, I'll do what? I'll do managing state first lesson. Okay, first lesson is huge and it's fundamental to all state management and all React state stuff. And choosing a state structure. Okay, this one, and sharing state between components, preserving and resetting state. All of this is important, I think. All of this. Okay, we'll go through this really soon, I think, really soon. Let's complete the lesson for now and good to go. And tomorrow we'll start from state. Yes, I think state is a core of React. I mean, uh, you heard a formula of React somewhere, I think. View is equal to f f. Okay, I think you heard this formula somewhere before me. I mean, view is a function of state change. V is equal to fs. I mean, I think, what to do. V is equal to fs act state or react. Yes. I mean, I should clarify. Oh, why this came in? My internet is slow. If it was not, I could do a more. I mean, I think UI dot dev story of React or why reacted one. The story of React. This one. Mm-mm. No, yes, this.
Already a solved problem. So the question is, how in the world did React go from sentiment like this to being universally loved and mostly respected? To answer that, we need to go back, way back, to before React was a thing. At the time, building for the web was different. jQuery, Backbone, and Angular dominated discussion. jQuery was the most popular way to build for the web. It embraced websites for what they truly were, a tree of DOM nodes. With jQuery, the state of your application lived inside of the
Typical
DOM.
structure of
Whenever you wanted to update that
video.
state, you'd imperatively traverse the DOM, find the node you wanted to update, and then update it. jQuery revolutionized building for the web by creating a simple and unified abstraction over manipulating the DOM that worked in any browser.
Incredibly aggravating for me to have to deal with all these cross-browser issues all the time.
Sure.
So I was constantly.
Ironically, jQuery's biggest blessing was also its biggest curse. Turns out, relying on shared mutable state was usually a bad idea. With jQuery, what started out as a simple way to update DOM state typically devolved into a mess of spaghetti-like mutations that were both hard to predict and keep track of if you weren't careful. What jQuery needed was something that encouraged a little more structure.
Now it's time for you to jump into more Backbone, you little devils.
Backbone.js invented the model view controller pattern. That's a joke, but it was the first popular JavaScript framework that brought it to building for the web. In just 2,000 lines of code, Backbone.js allowed
Yeah, right here, right here.
and changed, and React would handle the rest. Function of your One of the core innovations of React was that they made the view a function of your application state.
Okay, this is it. It means view is function of your state change. When your state will change, your view will get updated. Okay, so this is a core React idea or formula, secret sauce behind React. That when a state will change, your view is a function of your state. It means when your state will change, your view will be changed, and your view is in sync with your data, which is state. Okay, and that's why state is super important to learn. And tomorrow, hopefully, we'll go through this. I mean, these all managing state section. I mean, these both are also equally important, but this is super important. Okay, let's go back and passing state to a child components. Okay, lifting state up. I mean, I'll not go through this. This is a rabbit hole for now, but let's go to docs. Display props dot counter. Okay, we pass this counter to display. This is a kind of variable. This is a state and value of state. Okay, button on click and on click. We did this. Nothing happened. Okay, we can pass I mean handler event handlers. Okay, we passed a event handler and text plus, and event handler text 0 and event handler text minus. Okay, it means we can pass a state and state setter function, this one, and also we can also yes, this is set counter, event handler, and whatever we wanna pass via props. Okay, now change in state cause re-render. Let's go over a main principle how an application works once more. I mean what we did right here. Okay, when a component start, the code app is executed. The code uses useState hooks to create an application state, setting an initial value of variable counter. This component counts the display component, which displays a counter value 0, and 3 button components. The button all have event handlers which use to change the state of the counter. Typical, I mean, reactive way to describe a UI. When one of the button is clicked, event handler is executed, and event handler changes the state of the app, and set counter function. Calling a function changes the state and causes component re-render. Okay. A counter rendering. I mean, they are trying to console log. We can see right here pretty easily. I mean, I clicked a plus and it caused a re-render of this component, and this component. Okay. When state is changed, component will be rendered. Okay, this is what they are trying to describe here. Refactoring the component displaying value counter as follows. Destructuring, do they're telling us to do a destructuring, and we are good to go. Okay, this is it for today. I think I go through this really fast, but the core idea is v is equal to fs, and when state will change, the component will get re-rendered. I think I should copy this for more clarification. Yes, let's do. Oh, I think let's do. I need to do two more components. I need for this. I think instead of this, I can do this and okay, I'll copy this and paste it here, and I'll do this. Okay, what I did wrong is this, and I'll copy this guy and put right here, and let's say this guy, and I'm becoming a copycat. And now it might be more helpful with some guys. First component gets mounted and rendering counter value 0. When I click plus, look, this is initial and then this one, and I mean two times basically. Let's see components app counter. Let's refresh, and we can see more clearly. Right, yeah. What's warning? Let's go. Strict mode. Okay. Strict mode make a little bit confusion. I mean, they are telling me to use strict mode. I'll not. I'll not. I'll not. Okay. State is 0. Okay. When I clicked, state is 1. State is updated and UI is updated. Okay. I think we are good to go for today. And this is enough for today. Refactoring component. Got it. I mean, I know how to refactor them. I mean, uh, break bigger component into small components and as a props to a small